from Group 4 and we are from Group 4 and my name is Nur Ain and my friend Zafira, Anissa and Sitaja are going to present about the Gabungan QRS SUS X CFO for over 30 million losses. So next slide. Okay, this is the agenda that we're going to present about, and next slide. Okay. And I'm going to present about the, briefly about the company case. This is about an executive officer breach his fiduciary duty, and Bernard Lim, the CFO, has alleged negligence in the loss more than 30 million loss. Gabungan AQRS and the Trustverse STM BHD is suing former executive. The suit was filed by the Construction and Engineering Group and its subsidiary Trustverse following an investigation conducted by an illegal firm appointed by its board. In this case, Bernard Lim had acted negligently and in breach of his service contract with GAB as its chief financial officer by, amongst other, failing and refusing neglecting to give proper tax advice and properly conduct tax consultation, tax implication of a project to construct. And the defendant has breached of his duty and negligence and employee and fiduciary duty and caused loss and damage to the plaintiff's amount 30,245,130 million ringgit. And for your information, this case is still on hearing case. So that's all from me. We continue for the next presenter.
Okay, thank you, Nurai. So now we move on to the law related to the case. According to the Companies Act 2016, Section 213, subsection 2, the director of a company must exercise their duty with reasonable care, skill, and diligence. In other words, a director should avoid making negligence in performing his duty, which will make the company suffer loss. Negligence in law means that failing to do something that a reasonable person would do. In this case, the CFO is making negligence because he does not seek for tax consultation, which is an action of what a reasonable person would do. Besides, exercise duty with reasonable care means that you need to think before making decision to act in the best interest of the company. For example, doing research or seeking for professional advice. But the CFO, even though he knows that tax is not his field or expertise, he doesn't seek for tax consultation, which make the company suffer loss. Then this issue also could be related with the case law, which is Jurong Redmi versus Kaki Bukit. Basically, this case is about the director being sued by Kaki Bukit because Jurong signed a letter of guarantee without seeking legal advice. The court held that a director should seek legal advice first, because if the legal advice is sought, the company can purchase the concrete without the Kaki Bukit being the guarantor. This is related to the case of AQRS because if you think that if the CFO seek for tax consultation, all the expenses during the project construction, he can manage them and can be deductible to the taxable income, which will minimize the company's taxable income and will avoid the company from suffering loss. And move on to the next slide, please. And the sanction to this case is basically the company is still in ongoing, in which the hearing date will be on the June 2023. So the penalty or the sanction that will be given to the CFO is not decided yet. I will pass the floor to the next presenter.
Next slide, please. Thank you. For the prevention by director, according to the Income Tax Act 1967, Act 53 in Malaysia, there is no specific part or section to take advice from a tax consultant or a tax agent or matter related to the income tax. However, it is recommended that companies take assistance from tax professionals to help them comply with the relevant tax law and regulation to ensure that the company tax returns are filed accurately and on time. Failure to comply with this requirement can result in penalty and other legal consequences. This is especially important for a larger company or those with complex tax situations where the expertise of a tax consultant or agent is really needed. Therefore, it is important for companies to seek the advice of a qualified tax consultant or agent to ensure that they remain compliant with all tax law. So next.
Okay, so for the lesson learned in general, what can we learn from this issue is we need to be responsible for what we have been in charge to, taking responsibility for our actions and the roles we have been entrusted with is an important aspect of personal and professional growth. Being responsible means acknowledging our duties and obligations and ensuring that we fulfill them to the best of our abilities. Next, we have to do research and seek for additional knowledge when we are doing something that is outside our field. It is crucial when venturing into unfamiliar territory or undertaking tasks outside our field of expertise. Research helps us gain a deeper understanding of the topic or field that we are exploring. Last but not least, always ask for advice from the best. By seeking advice from experts or individuals with significant experience in a particular field can be immensely valuable. The best in a field can often bring unique perspective and diverse experience. By seeking their advice, we expose ourselves to different ways of thinking and approaching problems. This broadens our own perspective and can stimulate creativity and innovation in our own work. That's all from our group. Thank you.
Thank you for your presentation.